Oh my gosh. Hey guys, it's Dee, the frustrated gardener. Today is July the 11th, 2020, and it's 5 after 5 in the afternoon. And I'm on my front porch. And I don't know if you can hear the cicadas in the background, but it is so hot. And I did a little walkthrough this morning, and I'll show you how that looks, but I did want to get on and just say hi and touch base with everybody. I have been working like crazy, but this was the last day or the last week of my long extended hours. So I'm so happy all of that is over, and I never plan to do that again. I think I would just have to resign. But I have to show you real quick. I don't have everything put together on the front porch, but over here, oh, there was my hand. Over here in that corner right there is my little temperature gauge. And when my brother comes down, he puts a chair right there. He moves that out and he sits there because he smokes cigars and I won't let him in my house. So he sits over in that corner. And we call him Bub or Bubby, and we call that Bub's Corner. Well, everybody always, when they're talking about how hot it is here, they'll always ask, what's the temperature in Bub's Corner? Because that's where my little temperature gauge is. And today it's 100.4 at 5 o'clock in the evening in Bub's Corner. So it's been hot. We've been dry and we've been watering. But I honestly have not been doing too much of anything. And I'm going to show you my garden a little bit later on this evening. But right now, I'm going to show you my earlier video from this morning. So anyway, it's so good to see everybody again. I'm sorry if I didn't comment back on things or if I didn't get to see your videos, because I honestly didn't get to watch anything. As you can see, I've been out in the sun. I'm hot and red, and I'm not sunburned. I'm just hot and red. But anyway, I hope everybody is staying healthy and well. All of us are great. None of us have gotten sick. The kids, the grandkids, everybody's great. Everybody's great. My parents, my husband's mother, she's 89, lives alone, 16 hours from us in Alabama. And my parents are in West Virginia. My dad's going to be 86. My mom's 85. He's 85. But everybody's doing good. Everybody's staying safe and in and away from everybody as much as possible. They have talked about if Texas doesn't start calming down with the COVID numbers, we will be shut down again. So I'm just not sure how it's all going to go. But we are trying to be very responsible and stay healthy. And when we are out, we are wearing our masks. We are washing our hands. And I think some of you probably have seen how I have to work. And I wear a heavy gown and a hair bonnet and, of course, face mask and N95 all day long. We never take them off except to eat lunch. And then we have a shield. And I mean, it's just all so much. So anyway, I'm turning even redder as I'm sitting out here. So anyway, let me show you what I filmed for you all this morning. Okay, talk to you later. So the new shutters are up, and I love the color. I think it works really well with the red brick that's smeared over, and I really like how it looks. It's not all finished yet, but I mean, the schmear's finished and the shutters. We got the house painted. I think it's pretty. I just haven't put it all back together yet. The front porch is still a little bit of a mess. But today is the middle of July, and it's looking pretty good. I like it. The culinary herb garden is growing really well. I do have drip irrigation to it, and I think that makes all the difference for me. So I'm very happy. You can kind of see the hose back there going through. But, yep, I've been cutting and drying, so I'm very happy, very pleased with it. So the long side of our house with the German schmear finished, and maybe pinions they're very welcome. I'm thinking of doing the shutters on this side of the house, or actually shuttering the whole house a little at a time. But I think shutters and window boxes would really just dress this area up on this side. So tell me what you think. Fairy garden is looking pretty cozy this morning. These are the gowns I have to wear, so you can see I've already done laundry this morning and have them hanging out on the line. It makes them easier to iron if I hang them out here. But what is that? Oh my gosh, Dee has another project going on. What could it be? So here in the backyard, the fig tree's gone. I know, Birdie. The esperanza's gone, and the honeysuckle. So we've decided, our family has grown and they all love to come out. We have 4 teenage granddaughters and 2 little granddaughters, and they love to come out and hang out at the pool, and we just don't have enough room for everybody. So we decided to expand the patio over this way and all around the waterfall. So we're going to flagstone all of this in. That way they can walk easier back here, because this is a really small, this was really a tiny walkway through here. And then just everything will be used more efficiently, I guess. So that's what's going on back here. Okay, well, let's check out the garden. It is pretty much done at this point in time. I do have green beans. I probably could get in there and pick a pat or pick a bunch, but the patch honestly looks a little snaky to me. We have been seeing a lot of snakes right now, I guess because it's just so hot. A lot of grasshoppers, and it's just hot and dry. I'm not going to stay long, but just wanted to give you an update on the garden. It's all kind of, sorry, grasshopper attack. Tons of grasshoppers. I have a lot of peppers and a lot of tomatoes, and I'm going to get up here as soon as I turn this off, and I'm going to pick those, and I'm going to get some pepper jam made. So, but anyway, I'm very happy with how the garden did, even though this is not how I want the garden to grow. I will be putting in beds this fall, but it does look really good. My tomatoes did great. I did not put any chemicals on anything, and they're looking really good. I have picked so many tomatoes, and I have a lot in the freezer that I'm going to process and can once I get enough of everything. So anyway, I just wanted to show you the garden. It did do really well, how I had it in the ground, but this is not how I want to garden as I age. I'm pushing 60, and I don't want to be tilling the dirt and all of that. So the orchard is looking good. I did have a couple apples I ate. We had grapes that I ate, but that was it. We didn't get any peaches or plums or pears. So, all right, all in all, it was a great garden. I made pickles, and the cucumber vines are just about done. Let me show you those. They're kind of already burnt up. It's just so hot, and yes, there are cucumbers wasted on the ground, and squash. I don't know where the squash came from, but there's squash down there too. But anyway, it's pretty intense here. Growing season right now is kind of over, and I'm looking forward to now the fall. Of course, the mullein does great, you know, don't have to water it at all. So, but anyway, I hope, like I said, I hope everybody's garden is doing great. I don't think I said that, but I hope everybody else is doing great. And I have some extra dirt. And I have another pile of dirt. All of the rock they're going to do the patio with. I have an extra pile of dirt over there, so that will be going into beds. And you can see straight through to my backyard now in the pool. Kids are coming out tomorrow. Everybody has been social distancing, so I'm not really worried about it. And we're just going to have a fun family day. Hot dogs and hamburgers on the grill. Okay, let's check out the other gardens. Not a lot going on in Fairy Garden. Everything is just a little hot and a little droopy. I do not have the irrigation to it yet, but I will. So, it's just hot. I hate it. I hate this time of year. As you can see, the side yard, let me walk this way, and then I'll show you the side field yard. I'm kind of crunching the ground. But as you can see, that over there is very dry. And I already showed you my culinary herb garden, but you can see in here how beautiful everything looks in there. So, what a little bit of water can do. Elephant garden, not a whole lot going on with it. It's just sitting there waiting for me to come in this fall and figure out exactly what I'm going to do with it. But I still love my elephant, and my compost pile still there. I have been working on it a little bit. And then Oak Grove, it's been very comfortable sitting under here. And so anyway, that's kind of what that's. I want to show you my beautiful Gumfrina. It's just lovely. I do have drip running to it, and now it's very happy, though I probably need to come out and do a little feeding on it. So the pond and the waterfall is our little oasis. We actually sat down here this morning until about 10 o'clock having our morning coffee and just chatting about what we were going to do for the day and how hot everything was. And we're going to say hello to beautiful Ladybird. Party. Hi, baby. She's such a good dog. She's always with me. But it was funny. We were sitting there this morning, and a little garter snake just came right up and made itself at home, and we didn't bother him in the least. He could care less about us. So, okay, let's go check down what I'm doing down below. The old shutters that came off the house. That's as far as they've made it down to the end of our driveway. I have plans for that little cart. Stay tuned. I'll show you what I'm going to do with it. Okay, walking to the little garden. And as you may know, I don't like coming down here because to me it's very snaky, and I am scared of snakes, especially rattlesnakes, copperheads, and coral snakes. And this week at work, I had a coral snake right outside of my operatory window. A patient got up, looked out the window, they were getting ready to leave, and they're like, oh my gosh, there's a coral snake. So yeah, it was red on yellow. It was terrible. I don't like snakes. But anyway, let's go in here and look and see what I have going on. I have green beans up, and they look beautiful. I have had something digging though, and I think they ate some of them. So when I walk out of here, I am going to put up the wood to keep anything from crawling in. However, they can just climb right over. This, eventually, I want it to be my cut flower garden, so I can cut flowers and just, you know, have arrangements, a arrangement in the house. But this year I do have state over here. I have state half runner beans, and then I have the Roma 2 bush beans along these water lines. Over here, I have 15 tomato plants for my fall tomatoes, and I do have blooms, which I'm very excited about. They all have water running to them. Some of the plants look better than others. But I have zinnias, which I was trying down here to see, because I would like them in my cut flower arrangements, which I think they're just beautiful. I've tried just different varieties of zinnias, so I absolutely love them. They're doing really good. So maybe next year this might just be a cut flower bed. I'm not sure. Or it may be what it's right now. I don't know. So anyway, that's the update on the little trial garden, as I called it, down here. So, okay, that's it for today, I think. Okay, I'm back. I hope you all enjoyed the little tour. Everything is looking good, but like I said, the garden is just about done. But the little tiny garden with the tomato plants and the new green beans are doing pretty good. And I do plan on replanting. Sorry, I turned the ceiling fans on. So I wanted to cool off real quick. But anyway, again, I just wanted to say hello to everybody, and I pray everybody is doing well and staying healthy and safe. And we'll get through this. It will end. So, okay, take care. I'll try to do another video before long. Okay, bye for now.